Hi everyone, welcome to Excel Learning Program. This is Kishore. Today we are going to discuss about conditional formatting, which is available in Styles group under Home tab. What do you mean by conditional formatting? Conditional formatting is a tool that allows you to apply formats to a cell or a range of cells and have the formatting change depending on the value of the cell or the value of a formula. However, don't worry about the meaning. Now, after looking at some examples, you'll be able to understand what do you mean by conditional formatting. Now, let us go by each feature. The first one is highlight cell rules. There are different options which are available under highlight cell rules. The first option is greater than. Say, I have some columns over here. I want to see whose salary is greater than 1,50,000. From here, just click on conditional formatting and click on highlight cell rules and select greater than. Now, I am selecting, I would like to see whose salary is more than, okay, it's fine, right? Whose salary is more than 1,80,000. As soon as I apply this one, I enter this 1,80,000, it is automatically highlighting the salary which is greater than 1,80,000. Wherever you find the value which is highlighted is greater than 1,80,000. However, you can also change the color of the cell based on your requirement. You can observe here. See, if you want to change from red to this yellow, you can change it light red to yellow. Earlier it is light red, now it is being changed to yellow. Now we can also change to green or light red fill or red text. So far you have seen background color of a cell. Now you can observe red text. So this is called font color. This can be also called as font color. Now it is changing the font color but not the background color of the cell. You can also observe red border. Instead of font color or cell color, you can also select border. See, like this you can select border to the respective cells. However, the entire thing is based on your requirement. If you do not feel anything is comfortable from the drop down, you can also select from the custom format. From the custom format, these are all the different things which you can do. Now we can go to border and select your border color or whatever. If you want to give a nice border of red, and if you want to give borders like this, see, or you can select like this. If you click OK, now if you observe, borders of red color has been applied. And if I want to change the borders and I want to fill the color of the cell with this color, if I click OK, now my cell color has been filled with the respective color which have been selected. You can also select the font color instead of cell color like this. You can also select the font color from here. You can select the font color as desired like this. You can also select single, double underline, single underline like this. Your preview will be like this. You can also select strike through based on your requirement. If you click OK, I am selecting strike through. See how your words, how your letters or how your values are getting appeared. This is like that. Based on your requirement, you can choose any of these options. Now I am just cancelling this one. I don't want to apply anything. Now let us go to the next option. This is called less than. So far we have observed greater than. Now coming to less than. If I want to see whose salary is less than 1,40,000, as soon as I entered my value, whose salary is less than 1,40,000, those cells have been appeared with light filled red text. See, you can select from here as we discussed earlier. Now let us see the next option, that is between. So far we have observed salary is greater than or salary is less than. This is all about in between. Say I want to highlight the cells whose salary is in between 1,50,000 to 1,70,000. So all these cells are highlighted because these cell values are in between 1,50,000 to 1,70,000. However, you can select your cell color or font color or borders based on your requirement from the drop down or custom format. Now let us go to the next option, that is equal to. If you want to highlight any cell based on your requirement which is equal to exact to the value which you have typed. Say for example I am typing a value 1,25,000. See, as soon as typed the value, it is highlighted the value which is available in row number 20. See, this has been highlighted with this color. However, you can change the color based on your requirement. I am changing to green color. Click OK. See, now it is being changed to green color. Like this you can select. Now let us go to the next option, that is text that contains. So far what we have observed is about values, whether the value is equal to so and so, whether the value is between so and so, whether the value is less than so and so, whether the value is greater than so and so. Now let us go and identify some text. Say I want to select this column and highlight whose text contain US. See, I want to highlight the text which contains US. Now as soon as you type US, it is highlighted. However, if I type U only, up to U, it is highlighting both UK and US because both UK and US contains this U. If I delete this one and enter I, then it is highlighting wherever it find I in the letters. India also contain I, Brazil also contains I, and these are all which wherever it contain the letter I, it will highlight those. If you increase your search criteria INDIA like this, now it is highlighting only India. Now if you type Z, then Brazil is highlighting because Brazil contain the letter called Z which you have given the input. Like this you can highlight the text based on your requirement. Now go to the next one, a date that occurring. Now we have a date field. I want to see the employees, those who have hired in the month of August. Say if you click on this, it will ask you different, you can select different options from here. If you want to see the employees, those who have hired in the last month, or if you want to see whatever the requirement it is. See, my requirement is to see last month. If as soon as I click last month, it is highlighting August month. So now I am in September, it is highlighting August. Wherever it find August, it is highlighting. If you click this month, it is highlighting, no, there is no September 2015, hence it is not highlighting anything. Next week, last week, however, it is not available, only last month is available. You can select all these options based on your requirement. Now I am cancelling this. I am not applying any condition formatting to the respective cells which have been selected. Now going to duplicate values. Now I want to highlight duplicate values which are available. Hope everyone know that employee ID is a unique number. I want to see, is there any ID which is repeated greater than one time. Now you can go to conditional formatting and select duplicate values. As soon as you click on duplicate values, it is highlighting the duplicate values. See, these are all the duplicate values which are available in this column. Like this, you can also highlight the duplicate values. you can change the color of the duplicate values based on your requirement. We have already seen how to change the color from custom format like this. We can choose custom format like this. We have already seen this one. Now let us go to the next one, that is called more rules. Here you can select more rules from here. See, this has been highlighted. Cell value. How do you want to go by it? Do you want to go by cell value or do you want to go by specific text? Since this column did not contain any specific text, we cannot go by specific text. This is cell value. Date occurring. We have already seen date occurring. Blanks. If your selection contains any blank, it will highlight a blank cell. Non-blank. If your selection contains non-blanks, it will select the non-blanks. Errors. Errors means, say for example, if you are writing a formula and there is no corresponding value to that formula, it will highlight in case of error occurred. It is no error. Where there is no errors, all those cells will be selected. Now, cell value is greater than or not between. You can observe between, not between, equal to. We have already seen between, but we haven't observed not between. Not between is exactly opposite to the between. Hope you understand what about between. Now equal to, we have already seen. Not equal to, it is exactly opposite to equal to. Now greater than, less than, we have already seen. Greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to can also be applied. Say if I want to see the salary greater than or equal to 1,25,000, I can give like this, 1,25,000. See, this is not the one which I want to do. I am just using this one. See, my format is, I want to format with this one. Now we can observe. See, this is the selection, hence it is not applied. Now I am changing my selection from ID to salary. I am going to more rules and selecting greater than or equal to 1,25,000. Selecting format by filling the color. This should be the color. It should be filled. Click OK. See, as soon as I click OK, it is highlighting all the cells because all these cells are greater than or equal to 1,25,000. If you don't believe in this, you can also click on clear rules. Clear rules from selected cells. Yes. Click OK. Now you can observe. Go to more rules. Greater than or equal to. Let us go to 1,50,000. Now select your format to highlight the cells with yellow color. See, these are all the cells which have been highlighted because these are greater than or equal to 1,50,000. These are the cells which have not been highlighted because these are not greater than or equal to 1,50,000. Like this you can use. Clear formatting. Now go to the next option. This is top bottom rules. If I want to highlight top 10 salaried employees, say this is the salary column, I want to highlight the cells whose value is more than whose value is covered under top 10. I can select top 10. See, these are all the cells which are covered under top 10 salary. See, like this. However, you can also change the criteria by using these pin buttons or by entering the value. If I want to show or if I want to see only the top one's value, if I click 1, if I enter 1 over here, this is the top value from salary. It means this is the top salary from the selected. 1,94,156 rupees is the highest salary. Like this you can select top values. Now let us go to the next. Top 10%. See, this is top 10%. So it is highlighting the cell values based on percentage. See, now we can also increase or decrease the percent. You can also say 50, top 50%. It is highlighting top 50%. So like this you can change the cell colors. Now bottom 10% is exactly opposite to top 10. Now if I click bottom 10, these are the bottom 10 salaries. Now if I go to bottom 10%, it will highlight bottom 10%. See, this is the bottom 10% of values. However, you can change the percentage based on your requirement. Now let us go to the next option, that is above average. You can also select this by saying the different colors who is in above average. See, this is how you can select different color to the values which are above average. Like this you can see. Below average, whose salary is below average, you can select like this. So these are all below average. Hope everyone know how average will be calculated. Now what I am going to do is, I am using sum function. I am summing from here to here. See, this is the total value. Now the number of values which I have selected is, you can count here, that is 20. Now this divided by 20 is, this is average salary. Average salary is 1,68,685. If any value is greater than 1,68,685, you can also observe here. See, now where we have from here is average, above average. If you select above average, it is highlighting greater than 1,68,685. If you click below average, if you select below average, it is highlighting exactly below 1,68,000. See, this is how you can calculate above average and below average. Now you can also see more rules from here. See, format only top or bottom ranked values. Top or bottom, you can select like this. Top 10, we have already observed top 10 values or bottom 10 values. If you click this one, it will apply percentage. Top 10%, bottom 10%, we have already seen that one. However, you can see the format. Earlier you used to select format of the cell from the list, drop down list. From here you can select the format. Now if you observe this one, more rules, from here you can select the same thing. As soon as you select this one, that will be shown in preview. If you click OK, that will be applied to the cells which are meeting your criteria. Now let us go to next option. This is done. Now data bars. This is also called visualization of your information or data or whatever you selected. Now we are going to the different world of Excel. Now if you observe, this is called data bars. You can visualize the values with different effects. As soon as I select this one, see how it is appearing. It is appearing the values with data bars. These are all the data bars which are filled with gradient color. However, you can change the data bars color by selecting like this. This is solid fill, these are gradient fill. Gradient fill means it will show you some shaded. If you select this one, it will thick the bars. You can observe how the bar is looking. You can also show the bars in the values cells itself like this. If you click, it will show like this. Based on your requirement, you can use the data bars. You can also use like this. let us go and check more rules under data bars. What are the different rules which are available under data bar? So now we have selected the style called data bar. We have different styles. We have selected data bar. We are not talking about 2 color scale or 3 color scale now or icon sets. We are talking about data bar only. If you want to show only data bar, you can also show only data bar like this. Instead of values, it is showing only data bar. Now I am going to give you a challenge. Try this one. So what you have to do is, I have to show values in one column and in another column only data bars should be shown. How can I derive that? Now what I am going to do is, I am clear rules from selected cells. I am inserting a column here. You can also insert a column using Ctrl Shift plus. Now what I am going to do is, I am just copying the entire cell content from here to here. Now I am deleting, I don't require this one. What I am going to do is, this is my salary column, this is example data bars. Now as I have given you the challenge, in this column it is showing only values, in this column I have to show only data bars. Now let us see how can I show this one data bars. Now let us go to gradient fill. This is nice and I am selecting that one. I am going to more rules and selecting only show bar. If I click OK, now you can observe. See, this is the value. It is showing only data bar in the respective cell. Now you can use undo. That's fine. This is done. Like that you can utilize the data bars. Let us see what are the different options which are available under data bars. I am going to more rules. Now minimum value and maximum value. You can set a minimum value, number or a percent or a formula or a percentile, automatic. Like this you can select. I am selecting number, minimum value number and maximum value number. See, minimum value is 1,50,000. Maximum value is 1,90,000. So for these values only apply the color solid fill or gradient fill. We have already observed solid fill, or what is the solid fill and what is the gradient fill. Now we can also change the color of your cell like this. I want to select this color. Border, you can also select border to the respective cell. As soon as select these ones, you can also see the preview of your selection over here. You can see the color like this. See, border color. If you click OK, see, like this your data bars will be applied. Now the data bars have been applied to the criteria which I have been given, but not for all the values. The values which are meeting my criteria, those values only apply data bars. Now let us go and check what are all the other options which are available. We have already observed this one. Next, bar direction. So in which direction you want to see the bar? You want to see the bar from left to right or right to left? As soon as you click right to left, my preview window is showing bar from right to left. You click OK, see, it is applying right to left, right to left. Earlier it is applied from left to right. You can also use your conditional formatting to show the bars right to left or left to right. Click OK. Now see how it is appearing. Like that you can also change. There is one more option over here. Let us see that option also. So far you have observed all these different options only for positive values. Then what about the negative values? Now what I am going to do is, I am clearing rules from my selection. Now I am typing some negative values. Say salary will not be negative, don't worry. maybe sometimes there is a possibility. Now these three are negative values. Assume that these three are negative values. Now I want to show different data bar for negative values and different data bar for positive values. You can do that. See, now I am going to more rules. How do you want to see your negative value? In which color you want to see your negative value? If you want to see your negative value in this color, in red or whatever the color you want, you can select. You can also select from more colors like this. You can also select based on your requirement. I have selected. You can also apply the same fill color as positive bar. You can also apply similar to positive bar. Instead of differentiating, you can also apply same color as like your positive bar. But this scenario, I want to give different color to the negative values. Now what I am going to do is I am just click on OK and click on OK. Now if you observe, see, my negative values are different from my positive values. However, this is showing the direction from right to left, but I don't want to show my direction like this. I want to show my direction from left to right. Then how can I show my direction from left to right? You can also change the direction of negative values from here. Now let us see how can we do this one. See, now you can see here automatic display variable position based on the negative values. None. Show negative values bars in same direction as positive values. This is the one which I require. When I click this one, if you click OK, now click OK. See, this is the same direction. It is showing my negative values. Like this, you can see the negative values because it is not fitting in that, because the number is high. Because of that reason, it is not showing properly. You can select negative values to show the bars based on your requirement. I can also change from negative to automatic display like this. If I click OK, it will show like this. Like this, it will show. So let us see, is there any other options available over here? Negative values. So apply same fill color as positive value. If I click OK, the same fill color will be applied like this. The same fill color will be applied. Now let us go to more rules one more time. Negative values axis. Now you can see cell midpoint. If you click cell midpoint, it will show middle of the cell. Like this, it will show the middle of the cell, exactly middle of the cell. However, these all features are purely based on your requirement. This is done. If you apply border, this will be enabled. Because we have not applied border for these values, it is not been enabled. We can see that border is applied. How to apply a border? How to apply a border? Now we can see how to apply a border. Now I am going over here, more rules, selecting more rules, and go to, I am not going here, I am going to apply more rules.